As you know, businesses and charities are the heart of all community. Today we have the perfect charity for you to visit. It's Avalo Cat Sanctuary. Now stay tuned to learn more.
Hi, I'm Brandi Cook, and I want to give a warm welcome to Michelle, who is the founder of the Avalo Cat Sanctuary. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm from Canada. I've been here probably almost 20 years, and I've been a vet tech my whole life, and I've always liked cats a lot. And when I came down to South Carolina, I realized that there were a lot of cats in need, which kind of led me to my mission and what I do today.
Awesome. So tell us how you came up with Avalo Cat Sanctuary, or how did it come to be?
Well, when I was working at a clinic, I met my first Bengal, and a Bengal is a hybrid cat, and I realized that there were a lot of hybrid cats that also needed a place to go, a sanctuary type home. There's a lot of sanctuaries for domestic cats, but there weren't any really that I saw for hybrids, so I started a sanctuary because of that, and then I kind of branched off from there.
Well, that's great.
So do you typically see a lot of Bengal cats here in the area, or how do you come up with?
I wouldn't say that they're overly the most popular cat in this area, but Bengals are the most popular and most common hybrid cat. There are 2 or 3 more popular hybrids, such as the Savannah cat, which comes from a serval, the Safari cat, which comes from a Joffrey's cat, and the Bengal comes from an Asian leopard cat. So there's a lot of different hybrids, but the Bengal is the most common.
Wow, that's a lot of information. That's a lot to know. Now, do you have a particular mission here?
I would say overall the mission is to offer a sanctuary home, like a loving sanctuary, caring home for hybrids and small exotics in need. So we also have small exotics, not just the Bengals, but we have all the hybrids that come from every exotic that we also have, and they also need a place to go.
And then it seems like you also take in other cats.
Yeah,
domestic?
We do.
Domestic,
Ferals are a common problem everywhere you go in the whole world. And domestic cats, obviously they're everywhere too, but obviously you can get a domestic cat at SPCA's or animal shelters. They're all over the place, so I try not to take too many domestics, but they seem to be everywhere, and I have a hard time saying no. So I've got a lot of cats in general.
By walking around here, I can tell it's hard for you to say no to a cat or any feline. Yeah. Michelle, what are some of the challenges that you have here?
Well, there's a lot of different challenges from different aspects. I would say making sure that the new cats are comfortable, mentally and emotionally, because it's a big change for them when they come. That's a challenge, but that can be a really positive experience, looking at the cat from when they come and where they end up and how happy they become. Mm-hmm. I'd say as far as being a nonprofit, there's always challenging issues such as fundraising, getting good volunteers, getting good staff, getting good help, upkeep, growth, development, finding time. I mean, with the amount of cats that we have, it's hard to find time to do a lot of things, but we get the job done.
You were saying that you get up at 4 a.m. every morning. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, well,
and work
365
for 4
days.
hours from that.
Yeah, and that's hustling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rain, snow, sun, shine, 365 days a year. Because the cats, they have to be fed, they have to be cleaned, it doesn't matter.
That's amazing, though.
That's a lot of passion you have here.
Yeah.
So what is one of your most interesting stories about acquiring a cat?
Every cat has an amazing story, but I think one of the coolest experiences I had was I got a call from somebody in Singapore who had a cat that had fallen off a balcony 9 stories and he broke his back.
Wow.
And he healed fine, he had surgeries, he healed fine, everything was great, but I flew to Singapore to get him, and I flew through Qatar to get there, where I have a lot of rescue friends, and I brought him back, and he's here, and he can ambulate well, he runs around fine, but he still needs help, but it was a great trip.
That's amazing that you go all over basically the world to find some of these cats.
Yeah.
And
help these cats.
Yeah.
That is passion and commitment.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. So one of the things, how can people help or do something here to help Avalo Cat Sanctuary? What are your needs and what are you looking for?
Well, I think that's a broad question, because we always need help with volunteers, and you can volunteer just coming out to love cats like this. You can come out to do chores if you're good at building things. We are renovating, so a lot of our cat enclosures are currently being remodeled, so we're redoing the floors and the walls and adding outdoor enclosures so the cats have outdoor area to go in as well. We're also building a brand new 4-apartment cat barn, we're calling it, and it's mostly for ferals. So there's going to be 4 apartments in that building. And then landscaping all the outdoor enclosures too. So we're looking for sand and grass and mulch and all that kind of stuff, because we really want it to be a really nice, attractive place. We want to attract donors and people that want to help and volunteer and donate and have it look pretty fancy. Fundraising is always an issue. I try to do fundraising events for Halloween and Valentine's Day and Christmas and all that kind of stuff, just to get people out for a tour, because a lot of people don't even know that we're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I didn't realize there was a...
Yeah, and to educate people. So I plan one day to have courses specifically to teach people about the hybrids and the small exotics, and I can even travel to certain locations to give talks so that people know, because a lot of people have no clue what a hybrid is or where they come from or what their behavior is.
And I'm saying, you were mentioning earlier that some of these hybrids or the Bengal cats, that they're not really meant to be like as friendly house pets and stuff, correct?
True, yeah. Most hybrids, if they're early generation means that they're more closely related to the wildcat. And those cats are not typically cats that are going to sit in your lap and be all happy.
One.
Right, but they still make good cats to have for the right person. So people just need educating on the right cats to have. But then a lot of cats, like a Bengal cat, they're known for being more cat compared to a domestic cat. They can be more vocal, more rambunctious, more energy. So you really have to know your cats before you just go out and get one.
Yeah.
Now I want to say that the Bengal cat is sort of like a smaller looking exotic cat, right?
Same size as a normal domestic cat, they just look like an exotic cat.
Okay, and those are really popular with a lot of people nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say, like, we get cats from all over the states, mostly the southeast, but I belong to a lot of the hybrid rescue groups. So if there's a cat that is not really appropriate to be placed in a certain home, if they have an issue of some sort, medical or behavioral, then they come here.
Are you the only cat sanctuary in Aiken County or in the state?
No, there's more. I don't know of them all. I can't keep track, but I was told that there were another couple in Aiken, but not specifically for hybrids or certainly not exotics.
I would say, do you think they would have the amount of exotic animals that you...
As far as I know, they don't have exotics, and I don't think that there is any other sanctuary actually in the world that has all the exotics that I have, all these small exotics and every hybrid that comes from them, so I'm fairly unique.
I'm gonna say you have to come out and visit this place, because it is quite amazing to see the variety of cats that she has.
And on top of it, Michelle's knowledge, it just is
blows you away.
And so we appreciate you taking the time. You need to check this out. Go to her website, maybe donate, maybe find out how you can give some time. I know they've got some construction of a building here. They can use your help, but this was quite interesting. I never knew you existed, and thank you for contacting. In fact, I'll give Michelle a shout out. Our first video, when we did for our business and charity, she reached out to us immediately and was very anxious to share the need here, and we're glad to make it happen for you.
Thank you.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our current and future videos. Remember, it's your home, your lifestyle, and we are your real estate team. Purr!